Vaikuntha Loka. In Vaikuntha Loka, the topmost spiritual planet, the personal abode of the original supreme personality of Godhead is known as Goloka Vrindavana. What is the name of the transcendental abode of Krishna? Goloka Vrindavana. ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಸಿದ್ಧಪಡಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ ಭಗವಂತ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅಂತ. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಅಧ್ಯಾಯದಲ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಾಗಿದೆ ಭಗವಂತ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಅಧ್ಯಾಯದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಸ್ವಧಾಮ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪರಮಧಾಮ ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರು. ಆ ಪರಮಧಾಮಕ್ಕೆ ವೈಕುಂಠ ಲೋಕ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಆ ವೈಕುಂಠ ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠತಮವಾದ ಸ್ಥಳ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ನಿಜಧಾಮ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಸರು ಗೋಲೋಕ ವೃಂದಾವನ ಅಂತ. ಏನ್ ಹೆಸರು? ಗೋಲೋಕ ವೃಂದಾವನ. ಭಗವಂತನ ಈ ಸ್ವಧಾಮ ಗೋಲೋಕ ವೃಂದಾವನದಲ್ಲಿ 3 ವಿಭಾಗಗಳಿವೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ವಿಭಾಗಗಳು? ಅವು ಮೊದಲು ವೃಂದಾವನ, ಎರಡನೇದು ಮಥುರಾ, ಮೂರನೇದು ದ್ವಾರಕಾ. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is stated that Goloka Vrindavana has got 3 divisions, and they are Vrindavana, Mathura and Dwaraka. And hence when Krishna descended to the earth 5,000 years ago, he brought along with him the spiritual planet of Goloka Vrindavana and also these transcendental abodes of Vrindavana, Mathura and Dwaraka. So actually Vrindavana, Mathura and Dwaraka do not belong to this material world. They do not actually belong to either Uttar Pradesh or to Gujarat or to India or to earth. They are direct manifestations or imported from Vaikuntha Loka or Goloka Vrindavana. I will further elaborate on this a little after few more things. So basically we have to understand that Vrindavana, Mathura and Dwaraka are directly from the spiritual world. And Krishna performed his pastimes, his Leela, in 3 divisions called Vrindavana Leela, Mathura Leela and Dwaraka Leela. And all these most beautiful and enchanting pastimes of Krishna are beautifully narrated, explained in the scripture Srimad Bhagavatam. Specifically in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, there are 3 divisions. In the 10th canto, there are 90 chapters. How many chapters? Out of which the first 40 chapters explain Krishna's Vrindavana Leela. The next 10 chapters explain Krishna's Mathura Leela, and again the final 40 chapters narrate Krishna's Dwaraka Leela. So 40 chapters of Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto are exclusively devoted to the beautiful narration of Krishna Leela in Dwaraka. ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಾಗವತದ ದಶಮ ಸ್ಕಂಧದಲ್ಲಿ 90 ಅಧ್ಯಾಯಗಳಿವೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊನೆಯ 40 ಅಧ್ಯಾಯಗಳು ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ದ್ವಾರಕಾ ಲೀಲೆಯನ್ನ ವರ್ಣಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ವಾರಕಾ? ದ್ವಾರಕಾ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಅಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ವೇರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್? Directly from Goloka Vrindavana. Still, in the material world, just like Krishna is eternally present, Goloka eva nivasati, always present in Goloka Vrindavana. but on earth he seems to come and go. Likewise, the Dhama, like Dwaraka, seems to descend here, although it is eternally present. So, this Dwaraka Puri, the history of Dwaraka, if you take the immediate history, there is ancient history and immediate history of Dwaraka. ದ್ವಾರಕೆಯ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪ್ರಾಚೀನವಾದದ್ದು. ಮೂಲತಃ ದ್ವಾರಕೆ ಗೋಲೋಕ ವೃಂದಾವನ ಭಗವದ್ಧಾಮದ ಒಂದು ಅಂಶ. ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಾಗಿದೆ, ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅಂಗ ಸಂಭೂತ, ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ ಭಗವಂತನಿಂದಲೇ ಮೂಡಿ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಈ ದ್ವಾರಕಾ ಧಾಮ. ಭಗವಂತನ ಸ್ವಧಾಮದಿಂದನೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಭೂಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ದ್ವಾರಕೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಆದರೂ ಹೇಗೆ ಭಗವಂತ ಅವತರಿಸ್ತಾನೋ ಅದೇ ತರಹ ಭಗವಂತನ ಧಾಮನು ಕೂಡ ಅವತರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ದ್ವಾರಕೆಯ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಚೀನವಾದದ್ದು ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗೂ ಸದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣುವಂಥದ್ದು ಇದೆ. ಮೊದಲು ನಾವು ಇದರ ಸಮೀಪದ ಇತಿಹಾಸವನ್ನು ಸಂಕ್ಷಿಪ್ತವಾಗಿ ಕೇಳೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟರಿ ಆಫ್ ದ್ವಾರಕಾಧಾಮ, ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ವೆನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಡಿಸೆಂಡೆಡ್. ಸೊ ನೌ ಲಿಸನ್ ವೆರಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ. These are very, very wonderful and extraordinary, fascinating pastimes of the Supreme Lord Krishna. And simply by hearing these pastimes of Krishna, one becomes completely purified of all material contamination and establishes pure bhakti in his heart and can attain the highest perfection of life. So, it is explained that Krishna first appeared at which place? Mathura. Then immediately Krishna was taken by Vasudeva to Nanda Gokula. And Krishna grew up in Nanda Gokula and stayed there and performed his most charming and beautiful childhood and youthful pastimes till the age of 11. Till how much time did Krishna stay at Gokula and Vrindavana? Till the age of 11. Then from 11 to 25th year, Krishna stayed at Mathura. Akrura was sent by Kamsa to bring Krishna to Mathura, so Krishna came to Mathura and then he slayed Kamsa and many more of his associates, and then established Ugrasena Maharaj as the king. And there are many, many wonderful pastimes of Krishna in Mathura, where he stayed for 25 years. Now, after the death of Kamsa, Kamsa had two wives by name Asti and Prapti, and their father was Jarasandha. So Jarasandha became very infuriated and he attacked Mathura. So Jarasandha attacked Mathura with 23 Akshauhini soldiers. And at that time Krishna and Balaram with their Yadu Sainya very effortlessly defeated the entire army of Jarasandha. But Jarasandha was not to be stopped. He again attacked for second time. Not only second time also he was defeated. Third time, fourth time, he went on and attacked Mathura for 17 times. How many times?
17 times.
Finally, 18th time when Jarasandha was attacking Mathura, at the same time, another demon called Kala Yavana, what was his name?
Malayavana.
He also attacked Mathura with 3 crore Yavana soldiers. And at that time, Krishna will decide to shift the entire city of Mathura to a new place, a new city, which would be an formidable fort where no human being could enter. And Krishna will contemplate and then decide to bring the transcendental abode of Dwaraka. Samudram Dvadasha Yojanam. In the Samudra, in the sea, Krishna will take a land of Dvadasha Yojanam. How much? 12 yojanas or 96 miles. One yojana is 8 miles. So he will take 12 yojanas or 96 miles of land, and here will establish the city of Dwaraka. And in the Puranas it is stated that all the residents of Mathura were sleeping that night and by his Yoga Nidra mystic potency, in one night itself, Krishna built Dwaraka with all the best opulences and riches in just one night, and next day and also transported all the residents of Mathura to Dwaraka by Yoga Nidra express plane. And next day morning, when all the residents of Mathura woke up, Yamuna was not there, but there was Gomati river and the sea. And they were already transported to the city of Dwaraka. So in this way, the city of Dwaraka will be established by Krishna. Krishna ವೃಂದಾವನ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಥುರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡಿ ತನ್ನ ಲೀಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರದರ್ಶಿಸಿ ಆ ಕಂಸನ ವಧ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಜರಾಸಂಧನು ಮಥುರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ದಾಳಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾನೆ. 18 ಬಾರಿ ದಾಳಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾನೆ. ಪ್ರತಿ ಸತಿ ಅವನನ್ನ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಸೋಲಿಸಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾನೆ. 18ನೇ ಬಾರಿ ಮಥುರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ದಾಳಿ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ now this Dwaraka Dhama also, it is described, the glories of Dwaraka are very beautifully narrated, especially in two more scriptures. Most important is Srimad Bhagavatam. The glories of Dwaraka are also very beautifully narrated in two more scriptures. One is a scripture called Garga Samhita. What is the name of one of the scripture? Garga Samhita. In the 6th canto or the Shashtha Khanda of Garga Samhita is called Dwaraka Khanda or pastimes of Krishna in Dwaraka. The glories of Dwaraka are also very beautifully described in Skanda Purana. In which Purana? Skanda Purana. In the Vaishnava Khanda, in the Chaturtha Vibhaga, there is Dwaraka Mahatmya. And the glories of Dwaraka are explained in 44 chapters. In how many chapters? ಈ ದ್ವಾರಕೆಯ ಮಹಾತ್ಮ್ಯವನ್ನ ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಾಗವತದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಗ್ರಂಥ ಗರ್ಗ ಸಂಹಿತೆಯ 6ನೆಯ ಸ್ಕಂಧದಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಣಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಸ್ಕಂದ ಪುರಾಣದ ವೈಷ್ಣವ ಖಂಡದ ಪ್ರಭಾಸ ಖಂಡದ ದ್ವಾರಕೆ ಮಹಾತ್ಮೆಯ 44 ಅಧ್ಯಾಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಂದರವಾಗಿ ವರ್ಣಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಈ ಗ್ರಂಥಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಾಗಿದೆ ಮೊದಲು ದ್ವಾರಕೆಯ ವಿಸ್ತಾರ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ. ದ್ವಾರಕೆಯ ಒಟ್ಟು ವಿಸ್ತಾರ 100 ಯೋಜನೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು? The total extent of Dwaraka Dhama is 100 yojanas or 800 miles. ಆ ಪ್ರಭಾಸ ಅಂತೆ From Dwaraka here it extends up to Prabhasa Kshetra or Somnath. The entire area is called Dwaraka Mandala. In which, in this 100 Yojana Dwaraka Mandala, there are 3 Durgas or 3 forts. How many are there? 3. The first fort, Prathama Durga, is Dwadasha Yojana or 96 miles. Second fort is 180 miles. And the third fort is 400 miles. Each having a big path surrounding it. And totally around Dwaraka Dhama, the circumference of Dwaraka Dhama is mentioned to be 3,200 miles. How much? 3,200 miles. Dwaraka Dhamada ವಿಸ್ತಾರವನ್ನ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ಒಟ್ಟು 100 ಯೋಜನೆ ಅಥವಾ 800 ಮೈಲಿಗಳು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಥಮ ದುರ್ಗ ಯಾವುದು ಭಾಗವತದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಾಗಿದೆ, ಸಾಮುದ್ರಂ ದ್ವಾದಶ ಯೋಜನಂ. ಮೊದಲನೇ ದುರ್ಗ 12 ಯೋಜನೆ ಅಥವಾ 96 ಮೈಲಿಗಳು. ಎರಡನೇ ದುರ್ಗ 180 ಮೈಲಿಗಳು. ಮೂರನೇದು 180, ಮೂರನೇದು 400 ಮೈಲಿಗಳು. ಒಟ್ಟು ದ್ವಾರಕೆಯ ಸುತ್ತಳತೆ 3200 ಮೈಲಿಗಳು. ಇದು ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ ಭಗವಂತನ ಧಾಮ ಗೋಲೋಕ ವೃಂದಾವನದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುವ ದ್ವಾರಕಾ ಧಾಮದ ಭೂಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಸ್ತಾರ. ಈಗ ಈ ಗರ್ಗ ಸಂಹಿತೆ ಹಾಗೂ ದ್ವಾರಕಾ ಮಹಾತ್ಮ್ಯ ಸ್ಕಂದ ಪುರಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ದ್ವಾರಕೆಯ ಅಸೀಮಿತ ಮಹಿಮೆಗಳನ್ನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸೊಗಸಾಗಿ ವರ್ಣಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ದ ಇನ್ಫೈನೈಟ್ ಗ್ಲೋರೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ವಾರಕಾ ಧಾಮ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲಿ ನರೇಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಕಂದ ಪುರಾಣ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಗರ್ಗ ಸಂಹಿತ. Dwaraka is explained to be such a sacred and holy place that it is said that even if a person, in the Skanda Purana it is stated that yada matim cha kurute dwaraka ghamanam prati, even if a person even thinks that I should go to Dwaraka, even if he thinks, just by that thought, all his forefathers who may be rotting in hell will immediately become free from all the hellish punishments and dance in great jubilation in the heavenly planets. Just by thinking of going to Dwaraka. ದ್ವಾರಕೆ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇವಲ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡಿದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದರಿಂದ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಸಕಲ ಪಿತೃಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ನರಕ ಲೋಕದ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆಯಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತರಾಗಿ ಸ್ವರ್ಗಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಹರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೂ it is stated that pade pade, with every step that we take towards Dwaraka, with each step one attains the result of performing one Ashwamedha Yajna. Now, of course, we have not come by step. Earlier, in the olden days, people would take up the vrata or the austerity of walking to a Tirtha Kshetra. Of course, with each kilometer or with each wheel that we have proceeded towards Dwaraka, that also we have attained immense spiritual benefit. Like that, in the scriptures there is elaborate glories of the city of Dwaraka. In the Garga Samhita it is stated that anyone in any place in the whole universe simply chants the name of Dwaraka, wherever he may be, and if he is thinking always that I should go to Dwaraka and chants the name of Dwaraka, even such a person, wherever he may die, is sure to go to the spiritual world to Vaikuntha Loka. In fact, in the Skanda Purana, one full chapter is dedicated to the glories of the Nama, the name of Dwaraka. Just by chanting the name of Dwaraka, how much immense spiritual benefit one attains. In the Garga Samhita, it is also stated that even Gardha Bhopi, even if a donkey dies in Dwaraka, even a donkey, if it dies in Dwaraka, will immediately attain a Chaturbhaja Rupa, a four-handed form, and immediately proceed to attain moksha, liberation, and go back to the spiritual world. Kita patangascha, even an insect or any kind of creature, if it has the good fortune of passing away in Dwaraka, it is sure to go back to the spiritual world. In fact, in the Skanda Purana, it is also stated that when the residents of heavenly planets look down at Dwaraka, they see all the residents of Dwaraka to be four-handed or having the exact features of the residents of the spiritual world. In other words, Dwaraka is non-different from Vaikuntha Loka.